A few weeks ago, I was lying down on our living room floor when I decided to get over the fear of making videos and publishing them online. Now, I've done some videos in the past. The first video I made was around 5 years ago. The next one came 3 years after that. I even made an unboxing video 6 months ago, all in an effort to try and get over this fear. But see, the problem was I wasn't doing it on a consistent enough basis. I just always ended up walking away feeling like I didn't learn anything. I still didn't know the basics of camera movement, and the splash page of Adobe Premiere still scared the hell out of me. I just always forgot everything every time. So I challenged myself to do one video per day for the next 7 days, and one of the first things I did was to come up with a criteria for these videos. Number 1, they could be about anything. My primary goal was to try and put out one video per day for the next 7 days on a consistent basis, and I wanted that process to be as easy as possible for me. And so it seemed like picking any topic under the sun was the path of least resistance. Number 2, posting them on IG stories. Now, there are a few reasons I wanted to do this on Instagram instead of doing them on YouTube directly. First reason was that I felt like YouTube was a big stage. It was like auditioning for America's Got Talent or The Voice, and I just wasn't ready to go onto the big stage. The second reason was that IG stories gave me a framework to work with. IG stories are around 15 seconds at the very least, and so that didn't seem like too much work for me. It also meant that I'd conditioned my brain into thinking that it wasn't going to be forced into producing an award-winning, full-length feature film right from the get-go. Third, and probably most important trick I used to play on my mind was that Instagram stories would disappear the following day. This meant that if they sucked, it wouldn't really matter. Number 3, the videos needed to be cinematic. In my long search for inspiration over the years, I recognized that the videos I tend to keep coming back to were cinematic in nature. And so, knowing that this was the general direction I wanted to take with my vlog, I wanted to be exposed to it as much as possible in order to get a better feel for it. I put up these criteria to give my brain a semblance of structure to hold on to. And in order to fight the future response of making excuses, I tried to approach this thing as if I was playing a video game. You know, where it starts out really easy and then gets progressively harder as you move along. I was going to work on one thing, focus on that, and then continue adding new things that I learned along the way until I finished the challenge. So one Saturday evening, I got started. The first video I made was inspired by Frank Milk Bar, a local boutique beverage shop. They shared a DIY recipe for a dark cocoa milk drink and I got interested. I thought I'd be able to make a video and drink what seemed like a very delicious glass of dark cocoa. The second video I made was about still shots and being more deliberate with my composition. I also introduced panning, and I learned how to make fake camera movements within Adobe Premiere. I called this video Sunday Stills. The third video I titled Mondays Are for Coffee. It was an attempt to make a better version of the video I did for the Frank Milk Bar drink. I tried to find more interesting angles and also introduced a bit more camera movement for these videos. I was inspired by another Instagram post for the fourth video, and I really enjoyed this one. I thought it was going to be so funny to make this totally cinematic video for a bottled water with Dory's face right in the center of it. During the time I was making the fifth video, a friend added me to this Facebook group called Pinoy Midnight Snackers, which was a group dedicated to posting midnight snacks that they had. He had seen the videos I've been posting for the previous nights, and thought that I'd fit right in. So I decided to make a video for a bowl of cereals.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, ma ci s'è tuato un cibo d'amore.
By the sixth video, I was running out of ideas. I wanted to make this plate of instant noodles for the midnight snack group, but I couldn't find an interesting video anywhere that inspired me. So I ended up with all these lame-looking footage with no clear direction. I was so disappointed at this point, but I took that as a sign that maybe I had to back off. See, the whole point of the challenge was to have fun, and if I wasn't having fun, or if I was getting stressed out, then I probably was doing something wrong. I had to remind myself that this was just another 15-second video, and that I shouldn't be taking it too seriously. So while I was away, I was talking to an old colleague who was also interested in making films. And she mentioned this thing that she did one time for her videos. It was something that Peter McKinnon did for his videos as well. It was called quick cuts. And so I thought maybe I should research that.
Hi.
So I went back to the computer, researched quick cuts, and made that the entire point of this film. I ended up liking this video so much more than the first edit. Partly because of how it turned out, and partly because I felt like I just punched fear and self-doubt in the face. I felt unstoppable. The little ounces of positive vibes I was getting from the Midnight Snack group was really encouraging. One of the admins even challenged me to do a video for a 10 peso snack. So I took the challenge. After the 7th video, I was having so much fun and learning so much about videography and some things about myself as well. And I decided to keep this thing going. I decided to keep making more videos for what seemed like the new midnight snack routine. Before the 14th day ended, I actually felt ready. I felt confident in making content and getting onto YouTube finally. These videos, though mostly over the top and totally unnecessary for what they were for, had achieved what I was hoping for. It gave me the confidence to hold the camera. It made me more familiar and face my fear of Adobe Premiere. And most importantly, it helped me relearn the lesson of putting one foot in front of the other without worrying about the possible challenges, problems that may or may not come along the way. Like finishing a video game, I just kept playing. If you find anything interesting or you have a question about a particular video, just leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Thanks for watching.